All right, guys, welcome back to another episode of PLANBRI Uncut, brought to you by High Noon, my favorite drink ever. We have original teas, which is non-carbonated. We have the vodka seltzer, the tequila seltzer. They're under 100 calories, made with real juice. So if you haven't tried it yet, go to highnoonspirits.com. I have one of my favorite people in the world. Oh my gosh. We have GIA Guidicce, the winner of Special Forces. She is a reality TV star, connoisseur. She is everything and more. I'm so happy that you're sitting here right now.
I love you so much. And you won too.
I know I didn't, dude. I was fucking
Yes, you did.
10 minutes away. I know. I mean, we have so much to talk about. I feel like we're so over talking about Special Forces because we've talked about it, for 3 weeks straight?
No, literally 3 weeks straight, or just like since June.
Yeah.
Because we would just text each other and be like, all right, we're alive, we're working out. It was insane that like we both got into working out, like not got into working out, but worked out the day we got home from Special Forces.
Yeah, what was that about? We really thought we were in the military.
No, we did. You're texting me that you're going on a run. I go, I just got out of Pilates. It's like, maybe let's like chill.
Relax.
For 1 minute.
Like, we were still sore. We were still like literally traumatized.
Yeah, we were just, it was drilled in us.
It was literally drilled into us.
I have to post the TikTok of us coming home.
I know, me too.
And
I forgot.
I know. I have to like do it tonight. But like that was, thank God we had each other.
Oh my God, I know.
I would have died.
Me and Gia, so we left together. Why was it just us two together?
We were the only ones going back to New York. They were going back to Nashville.
And we had to drive for 3 hours on the side of the road, and we got addicted to, so during the show, like we ate dog shit, but there would be like these bars, these
that
like
they hid from us until like day 5.
Yeah. There were these coconut covered chocolate bars.
So good.
They were, I mean, now if we ate them, they probably wouldn't even taste that good,
No.
but we would like seek them out, and you would get like one a day, and we would hold on to it until we were like, this is the moment we could have it.
Starving.
And on our drive home, we saw them at the gas station. I got like 17 of
we
them.
literally got so many. It was like we were like kids in a candy shop.
We were hoarding them. Oh my God. And then we flew home together, and we were like, oh my gosh, we did it. We made it. It was so insane. Obviously, we need to talk about Special Forces because you did win Special Forces, which, dude, what? Like, what?
You were right there.
I know, but
we know how crazy it was.
I know, but like, would you have thought day one that you were going to win it? Like, what did you think going into that? What were your actual expectations for yourself?
I think I didn't have any expectations.
Yeah.
I kind of just went in like, this is going to be such a crazy experience. Christian and I binge watched it. So we knew that these challenges were going to be so insane, but so cool. He always kept looking at me being like, I would do this shit for free. Like,
Why don't guys, I'm like, you fucking would have lost.
literally. And he's like, this is so sick that you're doing this. Like, I wish I could do this. And I'm like, yeah, no, it's pretty cool.
Really cool.
It was cool. But then I was more so like me getting my mom to really want to do it. She was so scared.
Okay, so did they approach both of you guys? One of you? How did that work?
So they approached my mom first to do it by herself. Then they came back when they were actually letting pairs onto the show. And they were like, well, now we want you and Gia to do it.
Okay.
So then when I heard that, I was like, get a swimming instructor. We're going on the show. I don't care. I was all in from the start.
Yeah, you were like ready to go.
Yeah,
so you had to convince mom.
I had to convince mom.
Oh my God.
And then she got a swimming lesson. And after her one swimming lesson, she felt really good.
Guys, I'm not joking. I was the last one to roll up to Morocco because I came for my sister's bachelorette, and I didn't know you were going to be on the show.
I didn't either. My jaw dropped, and I was so excited.
I know, because I had like a few months ago just came on your podcast, Casual Chaos, right straight from Coachella.
Yes.
So you knew at that point you were going on. I think I maybe just found out, but we didn't talk about it. So that's when I like really like got to know Gia, was when doing your podcast, and I'm walking to the pool to go to my swimming lesson. And I see these two baddies, like, all with their bikinis on, like, tanning in the sun. I'm like, wait, no way they're on the show. Like, these baddies aren't on the show. And then I get closer. I'm like, it's fucking Gia. And your mom's like, who's this? And I was like, it's Brie. And I was like, thank fucking God. I was so happy to see you.
I was so happy.
And then I had to jump in the pool and do my swimming lesson. But your mom's swimming lesson at your house.
How fucking funny.
With the full clothes on with the swim cap on.
I was so hungover that day. And she comes downstairs. I'm eating breakfast and I go, what the fuck are you doing? And she goes, I have my swimming lesson today. And I go, okay. Like, where's your swimsuit? She goes, Gia, did you see what they did to those people? They pushed them in the water with their clothes, with their boots.
Prepared.
She goes, I'm prepared. I was like, okay, you do you. She had the swim cap on. She had her ears outside of it. I go, no, put your ears inside, please. This looks so weird. And then she's going back and forth with the swim instructor, and like, it took so long to get her to just jump into the pool.
Well, she was like on the side of the pool. I'm like, Teresa, get in.
She was just so funny. And I mean, after that swimming lesson, she said she felt a lot better and she was ready to go. But obviously we see how that turned out because she panicked when we were going
how could
into
you
the
not
water.
fucking panic though?
I know. But you passed that challenge and you were so scared too.
I was sobbing going up there. Oh my God, that was the scariest challenge ever.
know.
And I know that you were scared, but I feel like having your mom in the beginning for those first few challenges, it almost helped you in a way, like kind of disassociate your fear and be like, I've got to take care of my mom.
Literally. But especially the water challenge, because I knew, I was like, okay, this is either going to go one way, but also they played it differently on the show.
Yeah.
My mom and I went right after Eva literally almost died. So seeing that, I was like, we're fucked. She is not going to be able to do this.
I know.
And I was like, it's okay, stay calm. But then the second I saw her freaking out as we were in the airplane, my heart was beating out of my chest. Like, I was like, okay, no. Because then when someone's freaking out next to you, you're going to freak out and get all discombobulated. So that's what happened. And then before, I think the top of her head, like this much of her, like her head was under the water.
Yeah.
I opened my eyes and I already see her ripping her seatbelt off. And so then I ripped mine off and her arms were literally stuck behind her back like this in the seatbelt because she was freaking out so bad. And so then I literally had to pull the seatbelt off of her and like help her up.
No, I mean, to be in that plane to begin with was so fucking terrifying. But then when you see someone panicking next to you, because like Chanel panicked, this fucking thing, I can't, every time we record.
What is it?
We'll give it a second.
Someone doing construction?
No, I don't know what it is. It's the heater.
That's the heater?
Like, are you serious? It sounds like someone's playing musical instruments. It actually drives me fucking insane.
No, it would drive me insane too. I wouldn't be able to focus.
When I do like my solo ones, right when I start getting into a rant, that thing goes off and I'm like, I can't focus.
No.
Okay. So when you watch her go in, the clip of it, it's like she takes that last breath and it's the scariest thing.
So scary.
Oh my God. That one had to be one of the scariest ones, but I commend her for even getting in the plane.
I agree.
And going in. Because
I agree.
I would have, if I was scared of water, I would have tapped out before I went into the plane.
I know. And I mean, that's what I said to her. Even though she tapped out on day 2, I think she could have lasted a little longer for sure.
I do too.
And I get the whole thing. And it was like, your mind is so warped in there that like I kept telling her, let go of the anger. And I was mainly telling her that for my dad.
Yeah.
And kind of like the legal situation that happened. Because sometimes she holds resentment, which she has
Warranted.
every right to do so. And like the monies that she has paid and all of that, like I totally understand it. Like I would be so pissed at my ex too.
Oh my God.
Like I get it. And it's just, I was like, kind of like, let all the anger go. Like here you realize like these people like go into combat and like they don't know if they have the next day to like go home to their families.
Yeah.
So I was like, really take this experience as like one day at a time, give it your all, let go of the anger, and just don't hold the resentment. You have one life. Like life is too short. And so that I think just brought up so much for her, like, because even just going back to like Real Housewives of New Jersey and how she kind of was always on like defense mode and she always had to defend herself and we always had to defend our family. And she was like, I don't want to show my daughter that I'm going to fight. Like, what example am I showing to my daughter if I fight? Because they also played that wrong.
They did. They switched it up. Yeah.
That's why people were like, I was even like, okay, I'm crying before I fight. That doesn't even make sense.
I know, yeah.
Which I wasn't.
So Teresa left.
Yes.
How it happened was she got called to fight.
Yes.
And she pulled her armband.
Yes.
Before you had gotten called to
I
fight.
had gotten called.
Yeah. So it kind of fucked you up in the sense of like, I honestly wish you had fought first so that
100%.
because you were so upset, obviously was out of nowhere. Your mom was like, and I remember you can hear me whispering, being like, you can't fucking leave. It takes 2 seconds, Gia. You're not fucking leaving. Because if this girl left I would have been right next to her.
No, both of us.
Yeah.
Literally. We were together the entire time.
The entire time. Yeah. Oh my God. Thank God for that.
No.
But it was so watching that, and I think it's so crazy to kind of, I didn't obviously know your full story, your mom's story before this, just like you didn't know mine, or when we go on the show, we don't know anything about anyone. It's such a misjumbled group of people. But watching you through the show, you are so composed and like articulate, and I feel like you really think about what you're about to do and what you're about to say. And then on the show, obviously, you talk about what happened with your parents, and we talked about it on the show, which they didn't show, and you talk about visiting them. And do you think like you being forced to grow up so fast kind of hardened you and gave you this like, I'm going to move forward mentality?
Yeah. Like I was honestly nervous about my physical strength going on to Special Forces.
Which, she's a beast. We both can't run, but I can't run or lift. She is so strong. Like, so strong.
You were insane with running.
I tried my best.
No,
but
you're
jacked.
Brie was a better runner than me. For sure. I was nervous about my endurance because I really am not a runner. My legs are short, and that's why Sean always kept yelling at me, go to the front so that you can lead, like set the pace. And I mean, she was right. But
she's always right.
She's always right. She's amazing. But when I think it was kind of like the old school Italian mentality as well. Growing up and when everything kind of happened to our family, it was like never let anybody see you fall. So my mom went away. I went to school that day. My dad went away. I went to school that day.
Dude,
it
that's
was kind
crazy,
of like
Gia.
my way of like letting people like know like I'm good. And almost to like in my brain, I was like, okay, this will probably prevent them from talking about me. Like I just thought, showing my strength and like showing that, okay, I'm here. Don't talk about my shit. And I have to say, my town was like really respectful and like really never made me feel weird. But
how old were you when you had to go to school the next day?
So my mom was 8th grade and my dad was my freshman year of high school.
I mean, those are peak everyone, regardless of your parents going away, talking about everyone. I couldn't even imagine.
And
Gia.
it was like this school was very respectful. Like when all this stuff was going on, every news channel you could think of lined up across the street from my house. And then in my library at my high school, they played the news.
Oh my God.
So obviously my school was aware. They shut off all the news channels for like that week.
Yeah.
And they were very supportive. But that was kind of my way of like pushing through everything. I never stopped and let people like think or know that like I was hurting. So kind of with Special Forces, the mental aspect of it, I wasn't too worried about. That's why I was like, okay, first day, you got through it. Now we're on to the second day. I kind of took it day by day.
Yeah.
But then things surprise you, like the tunnels where you and I both almost freaked out. And then obviously when the physical stuff gets hard, you want to quit in the moment, but you know that's going to pass. But there's certain things that really like screw you up mentally that you want to quit. But I kind of was like, just like you said it, we get through the day, we make it to the next meal, okay. And that was kind of how I went through my whole life. So that's why, and I was like always taught not to cry. And obviously you have moments where you just cry. And when we were there with the DS, I couldn't not cry. I could not.
It's so weird. Like I think what viewers they're like, why are they always crying or complaining, or why is it so emotional? I think that is a layer that kind of gets stripped from the viewers. Like we are broken down to like your most vulnerable state.
Literally.
It's a psychological game. Like 100%. They're watching everything you do. So you don't want to cry, but you're just at this point where Like anything will make you cry.
Anything.
Yeah.
So when they're bringing us into these interrogation rooms and you're talking about your stuff that obviously was so hard for you and my stuff, and it's like, shit, like you just feel all the emotions. You're like, whoa. And I think it's a combination of us obviously being disassociated from the outside world. We don't have our phones, and we really just had all of us to lean on. I think every single person cried going into that interrogation room besides like 2 or 3.
Yeah, for sure.
But it was hard.
I mean, yeah, it is what it is. Kind of going back to what you were just saying, where you've done your whole life like that. You just kind of push through things and you don't, I don't know, give yourself time to maybe feel it. Like it kind of sounds like a defense mechanism where I think I do the same thing, and it's awesome and you feel strong and you're like, I can get through anything. But do you ever have those moments where you're like, fuck, I don't want to put on this hard face? Because I feel like you always have had to since you were young for your family.
No, literally. And I think sometimes it bites you in the ass, for sure. And when I was younger, I think, when it honestly came out, when I was drinking. Like, honestly, in full transparency.
Yeah.
And it was only, like, I would be good, but if I got too drunk, that's where I would cry, and it would be like this whole thing that I was, and then I realized, okay, maybe I need to like take control of like what I went through and like try to work through this a little more, because obviously when you drink, it's a depressor. Like it's gonna make you feel all the things that you don't feel when you're obviously not impaired. And drinking in high school and at a young age, you don't know what you're drinking. You don't know how much to drink. You're testing. You're experimenting, and
then you're like, whoa, all my emotions.
Like, yes, and I'm like, why am I crying? Why am I acting like an animal right now? This is crazy. So it was definitely a learning experience. And then I tried therapy. I tried to do a life coach. And honestly, I think it was just like I had to grow up.
For sure.
Like, I think I just had to grow and kind of work through everything, because it was hard. It was like I never really connected with a therapist, and I never really connected with the life coach. And I also was kind of brought up where it was like you could heal yourself. Like it's just like that strict Italian household. Like therapy is like, you don't need therapy. And that's just how I grew up. And my parents were obviously open to it and wanted to do whatever they could to, not make me feel that way if, God forbid, I did get a little too drunk or that. But that's only when it came out. Yeah. But I'm sure, because it was like subconscious feelings. Like I'm sure if I really dug deeper, if something triggered me when I wasn't drunk, like I would have done the same thing. But obviously when you're drinking, everything's just heightened. Yeah. So then I think just as I got older, I kind of worked through it and just matured, and also like kind of came to like a point of like acceptance. So like, okay, my dad's in the Bahamas. He's happy. He's doing good. That's great. My mom, she's remarried. She's doing good. All my sisters are okay. All right, now we can like move forward. It was kind of when everything was at peace that I was then okay. Because when my dad got out of jail and was deported when I was a freshman in college. So during all those years, like I was like struggling a little bit because stuff was still going on, and it was just like nothing was settled. So then I would say once he got to the Bahamas, because he was deported to Italy. So I would say like by my sophomore, junior year of college, that's when I really felt at peace. And that's when I really started growing as a person and like felt good with myself.
Yeah. I feel like it gets to a point where you were like, there's so much negative going on, but you have to focus on the positive things. It's like, okay, my parents are alive. They're happy.
Exactly.
They're out of jail. They're out of prison, whatever. Exactly. And they're okay. Yes. And I can still have a relationship with them. But I'm sure like through that, how was it building your relation? Like, were you angry when it first happened at your parents, when it happened so young? Like, did you resent them, or how was that building that foundation back with your parents?
Yeah. So, I mean, my mom, I was never resentful for, like at all, because I knew she didn't do it. Yeah. Like, she didn't cause this. And my dad, like, he is such a good person. And I know that that like he would never have intentionally done this to his family. He is like the biggest family man, like loves us so much. He gave us so much throughout our entire lives. Like I know he didn't want this. But when I would get mad was like, why didn't you get your citizenship?
Yeah.
It was such an easy thing. I get it. You came to America when you were 1 year old. I get it. You weren't really an Italian citizen, but you were because you were born there. Like from the age of 1 to 18, he could blame it on his parents because they should have made him one.
Yeah,
from the age of 1 to 18. But then 18 to 40 something, whenever he got indicted, you had 20 something years to do it yourself then.
Yeah.
And then, you know, life gets in the way and he blamed it on always being too busy and this and that. And yes, he was building an empire for our family. He had over 10 apartment buildings and he was doing amazing, and he wanted to gift an apartment building to each one of me and my sisters so that we could have consistent revenue for our entire life. Like it was gonna be awesome, you know, if it all worked out.
Yeah.
But it would have been great. But like, the dream. Oh, give me a building. Love it.
I know, right?
Like,
I wish.
Like, right? So I get it. He was building the dream for his family.
Of course.
And I know that. But the one thing that always got me mad was like, why didn't you get your citizenship?
Yeah.
Like, that's so stupid.
Yeah.
And I do believe in second chances. Like, I hope one day a miracle can happen where he at least gets visitation back here or something. But, you know, he's doing, you know, he's in the Bahamas. He's doing well. He's, you know, landing. He's doing construction again, which is what he's good at. And I think it's hard because he had nothing. Like, the government, like, froze all his assets. Like, he had nothing. So my mom at least, like, you know, had her job, thank God, when all this was happening. And housewives literally waited for her to get home to restart.
Yeah.
And so, like, thank God she had her job. But, like, she was still paying back everything for my dad. Like, but once my dad was deported, he wasn't responsible for anything because he was out of the country.
Oh, it's so crazy.
So then my mother was responsible for it because she was married to him.
Yeah.
So that's when it got, like, you know, and I get why my mother has resentment and had resentment because it's like, it's fucked up. Like, why should she be responsible to pay this stuff? And so, you know, and he didn't have it because he was just got dropped off in Italy and, like, had to restart his life.
Which is also just it's all so insane.
All insane. And so then that was kind of during COVID, and then he finally made his way to Bahamas because it's closer for us, easy flight, 2 hours. And now, you know, ever since he got to Bahamas, he just got back into construction because they have so many amazing, like, communities in the Bahamas, like Albany and Old Fort Bay, and, like, these crazy gated communities that, like, insane construction happens all the time. And Bahamas is one of, I think it's like 50 something islands. Like, there's so many islands in the Bahamas where, like, so much construction is happening daily.
So he can have, like, a livelihood again. And that must give you some peace of mind knowing that too. Because I think we talked about it a little before where, like, when he was in Italy, it was like he couldn't do anything. He had nothing. So now that's peace of mind. And also, I think, like, after everything you just said, there are so many people being like, I can't believe Gia won. I never would have thought. I'm like, after all that this girl has been through and, like, done it with a smile on her face, like, and you're still, like, so poised, like I said, and so in control. I'm like, I would have bet on you to win it. So it's just so crazy to me that people are so surprised. I mean, you grew up in the spotlight, which is insane. Like, there should probably be a study. You're like a Disney kid. Like, you just, like,
a Disney kid.
But, like, you didn't turn out to be on drugs and shit. Like,
well, I mean, you know what? And my dad says that all the time.
Yeah.
Like, that is the one thing he is so grateful for because of all the shit that we went through.
Yeah.
Like, he was like, you guys could have been
so far off, dude.
Yeah, like, you guys could have, like, gone to drugs, gone to this, gone to that. Like, there could have been a very different road for all of you girls.
Yeah.
And I'm so happy that, like, you are all okay.
And I think that attests to what good parents your parents are.
Yeah.
Because the foundation, what they like instilled in you, and even through it, you're still so close with both of them. Like, sure, people make mistakes. They fucked up. They went away. They served. I mean, they're more upset about anything than you guys are. Like, imagine. So I don't know. You would, to me, would have just been a shoo-in to win. I'm like, Gia can fucking do it all. She went to school the next day. Like, what? Obviously, she's going to wake up and win Special Forces. But throughout Special Forces, do you think you learned anything new about yourself? Or were you just kind of reminded those things about yourself?
I mean, definitely overcame fears.
Yeah, for sure.
Claustrophobia.
Found that fear and came over that one.
That was crazy. Otherwise, they're taking my armband. But I would say I just kind of got, I think, the like, okay, that I can be okay on my own.
Yeah.
And that I don't need to always look out for my family, which no matter what, I'll always do. But after Special Forces, like, that was like my kickstart to like, I'm going to move out.
Yes.
And yeah. Like, cause Brie, I don't know when I would have moved out. I'm not even kidding.
I know.
Cause I wasn't in a rush. I was like, okay, yeah, pain in the ass going back and forth to the city. Yes, I'm tired. This is exhausting. But there was like no rush. I was like, I'm not paying rent. I'm saving money. This is fine. And I'm comfortable. Like, it's not that big of a deal. But after Special Forces, I was like, you know what? Like, I need to start doing more for me. And I think that's something I always lacked and that I didn't do. I always was so worried about everybody else. And for once, like, I think now in my life, and I'm like, really, like, I'm like the happiest I've ever been. And I'm like, I'm finally doing things for me, which was like, I'm moving out. I love you guys, but like, I want to do this. And I did it. So I think the DS, like, also when they were like, you know, you don't realize it, but your mother was holding you back. And now I think, you know, when you're on that course, I was exerting so much energy worrying about her.
You were.
And I didn't notice it at the time, but I really was. And
she was your first thought, not you getting through the challenge.
No.
You're like, get her through it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So then once, you know, she left and that all happened, I was like, okay, you know, I got this. Like,
it's
time
Gia
to worry
time.
about me.
It's
like,
Gia
yes,
time.
Literally.
And you really did. I mean, I saw a switch in you from the beginning because we were in the car a lot together and with your mom. And it was always like, you were never thinking about you. You were always worrying about her, which I would do too if my mom was on the show. And you would think going on the show with a pair, it would kind of be beneficial because you have like that sense of home, that peace. But I think in your sense, it was just, oh my gosh, I got to take care of my mom. I've got to make sure she's okay. To see her go, I was mad because I was like, Teresa's awesome. I just wanted her to say. But I was like, okay, I saw you lock the fuck in.
Yeah.
Which I didn't see before because you were locked in on mom. And now you're like, oh my God, this girl literally is a beast. It was crazy. I'm sad she left, but I'm glad she left.
Yeah.
Because I don't think you would have won if she stayed like longer. I think you would have exerted too much energy into her and not been able to like do it on your own. And then you going home, moving out, and you always in like Housewives, but now you have Next Gen. You're just doing your own thing now, which is really cool to watch.
Which I was like, you know, I think that's why like this whole year was like really awesome for me. And I was like, this was my year. Like, this was cool. And because like Special Forces, yes, my mom was on it with me, but like I did that shit on my own.
Yeah, you did.
Then it was like the apartment, Next Gen, my podcast. Now I finally feel like I have created this brand that like I am proud of, and that's me.
Yeah.
And not just, oh, she is the daughter of Teresa Giudice on Real Housewives of New Jersey. Like, there is so many other avenues and platforms that I have where it's like, no, this is me. And I feel like I'm also getting the validation also from the public now, which is nice. And they're like, yeah, she is busy and successful and not just like a Nepo baby. And I'm not even a Nepo baby because like I wish I was a trust fund kid.
I know. I said that on the last episode. I'm like, I am so jealous. I think I talked about it a little bit with you, but there are so many New York City influencers that just do influencing because it's like they can and their families bankroll their lives.
Yeah.
So fucking jealous of them. But I'm like, we actually have to, like, this is our job, our career. We have to think about it. And I mean, you're doing 3 shows at that time. Like, it's insane. And it's nice that you can separate and like hang your hat on different hooks. It's not just a housewife. You're not just a housewife. You had no choice in that either.
Yes.
You were just your mom's daughter.
Literally.
Like, what are you going to say? I don't want to be on it.
No, literally. And it's like the family signed up for it. Like, you have to go on it.
Exactly. But I'm so interested in Next Gen. So how is that going? How is season 1? You're filming season 2 right now.
It's filming season 2 right now.
Okay, guys, quick commercial break. So big news. There's a new membership program just for students. If you're heading back to campus this fall, Uber One for Students is the best way to save on food and rides. Plus, it comes with a lot of perks you might not know about. This is literally making me want to go back to school just so I can get these freaking things. For example, members get $0 delivery fees, up to 10% off eligible orders, and 6% back in Uber credits on rides. So if you're a student, it's literally a no-brainer. You can also get free items on eligible orders throughout the week, like a free taco from Taco Bell every Tuesday, a free chicken sandwich from Popeyes every Friday, and more deals for every day of the week from brands that you love. You can try it out now and get your first 4 weeks for free. Said that right. 4 weeks for free if you become an Uber One for Students member and start saving on Uber and Uber Eats. Eligibility and member terms apply. Make sure to check it out. Let's get back to the episode.
Season 1 was good. Not my favorite.
Okay, why?
I think maybe I didn't give enough. I don't know, but I want to say that I did because also a lot was filmed that wasn't shown. And they kind of played this narrative that I was commuting back and forth from Jersey.
Yeah.
And that, it was so exhausting. And it was like such a pain in the ass. And like, I have to go back and forth to the city. And it's like, why would you do that? Like, making it seem like I'm complaining about my work. Like, no, I'm actually so grateful to work. And I'm in the city all the time because that is work and this is what I have to do.
I've, on record, never heard Gia complain before.
No. And it was like, they made this whole, like, it was like this narrative that like, it's a pain in the ass to commute back and forth to the city. I'm like, okay, I do it. So I don't complain. And then it was like they just didn't dive into my work life, which really bothered me. Like, I had this huge Vince Camuto campaign that I did. They filmed the entire thing, and you literally blink your eye and the scene's over. Like, they showed because they literally just showed like a picture and me walking out of the restaurant, and I was like, this is crazy. Like, this is like you guys have known me since I was 8 years old. Like, now I'm here with you on Next Gen, and like that's how you do me.
Yeah, like, you're like, come on.
Oh yeah, like I was just so disappointed.
Isn't that's the upsetting part about reality TV, even Special Forces? I'm like, there's so much I wish they had shown, not just me, but with everyone. So
everyone.
That must have been upsetting to see the first edit or the first like season, and you're like, what the fuck?
Well, yeah, because I was like, I'm like so much more than that.
Yeah.
And I mean, they did show me obviously being a good friend and sticking up for my friends and stuff. But they kind of only showed moments where I was either irritated or sticking up for one of my friends. And it was almost like they were waiting for me to have like a mini Teresa moment. And it's like, yes, I get it. I'm Teresa's daughter. My mother is a legend, an icon. Like, but that is her what she created for herself. Like, that is her legacy. Like, went into season 1 of Real Housewives of New Jersey, flipped the table and became an icon forever. Like, she's that girl. She's that bitch.
She is.
And like, but for me, I'm like, that's not my story. Like, that is my mom's. And like, yes, of course, sometimes I can have a fiery Italian temper, but like, that doesn't just define me. Just like it doesn't define my mom, but it's what they choose, like what snippets they choose to air on reality TV. And that was kind of the biggest understanding and like kind of self-reflecting that I did after season 1. I was like, they can only edit what you say. So yes, maybe the first half of the sentence is like the part that you probably didn't want in, and the second part is what like completes the whole thing and makes it make sense. But they'll only use that first part.
Yes, they did that to me on Special Forces. I'm like, I didn't even finish my thought. And then they edit it to make it look like, sorry, I'm talking about mine, but it just remembered me. Like when we were in the car and I'm like, I dated a famous singer. And I was like,
when you were with Cody and Christy?
Yes, but I'm like, because Christy had opened up to me and they were prying it out of me. And I'm like, fine, I'll say it, but I didn't want to say it.
You really didn't talk about it at all.
Only when people asked me, when they forced me to talk about it.
But you only talked about it in interrogation.
Yeah.
And then
I didn't even say it when
Like,
we did our big letter thing.
no.
Like, I was like, I don't want to talk about
No,
it.
you literally never talked about it.
I know. And like they do that to you, like just the beginning sentence. And you're like, wait, no, I had bars that I spit.
That was really good, actually.
Yeah.
So I was like, whatever, a little disappointed with season 1, but it also gave me like time to reflect. And again, I just grow. So I was like, now I know for season 2, like, okay, yeah, I'm going to just do things a little differently.
That's fair.
And give more so that they can show more and really show that because you have to give your all. Unfortunately, when you're on reality TV, you have to like give them your whole life.
You do.
So maybe I wasn't doing that. Maybe it was a little difficult because I was living in Jersey, further away. So I get it. Like now they're in my apartment all the time. It's way easier. I'm in Jersey City. It's way different this season. So that's why I feel really good about it. I just hope I like what I see when it airs.
I know. It's like you can feel so great about something and then it's like it's reality TV.
Yeah, don't know what you're gonna get.
Yeah. Who do you think you got closest to from season 1 of Next Gen?
Season 1, I was always close to Brooks.
Yeah.
But I got very close with Ariana.
Okay.
And Amira.
Okay. Anyone that you were just like, not working with?
I would say Shy, season 1, and Georgia. I didn't really vibe with either of them.
Okay.
But season 2, like, I think it was because we really didn't know each other season 1. It was like Brooks kind of was the glue and glued everyone together. And I recommended Ariana for the show. And so season 1, it was kind of like a getting to know you kind of thing.
Yeah.
That's why it was like when I did say things on season 1, they were taken the wrong way by other people because they didn't know me and I didn't know them and we didn't know boundaries and what's okay and what's not okay. Yeah. So now going into season 2, we know each other a lot better. The friendships have formed and there's just a way better understanding. So I mean, I was also just confused. I thought season 1 was going to do horrible and like we were the highest rated premiere show on Bravo. And,
really?
No, yeah. And all.
Wait, I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God, let's fucking go.
Highest rated premiere show on Bravo. Meanwhile, I thought the show was going to be shit.
That's awesome.
I thought it was going to be horrible.
Yeah, I mean, well, it's such a new concept.
So new.
And you think everyone's going to be like, these fucking, they're not people. They're just like their parents' kids. They have nothing. They're Nepo babies.
And I was just nervous because like also coming from like watching like what the Real Housewives and like just Real Housewives in general, the drama and the shit that happens on there. I'm like, do we have enough drama? Like,
I know.
I was like, I don't think like this is it. And then it ended up being great. And now obviously going into season 2, I'm like, I don't have a worry in the world. Like I know this season's going to be great.
That's exciting. That's good to like go into something kind of like Special Forces where you have no expectations.
Yes.
And you're like, oh, wait, people actually love this.
Yeah.
And people are like riding for it. People love Next Gen. It's
and
insane.
I was so surprised.
I know.
And then, my take on Next Gen, people come up to me and they're like, you're crazy. Like, I loved you on Next Gen. And I was like, okay. I was like, honestly, I'd rather be harder on myself and self-reflect and just do what I need to do. And I'm happy you loved me. But like, I want you to see like who I actually am and not that.
Well, that's fair because you know all the things they didn't put in.
Yeah.
And like the viewer doesn't. So they still probably love what they see from you, but you're like, no, but I'm even better.
Yeah.
Like,
I want you to see my work and like what I do.
Yeah.
And I don't think it's a pain in the ass to go into the city here every day.
No, this girl's on the train. She's on the path. She's working and twerking. Oh my God. She literally is full commuter. Like she came in with her heels in her bag. She had her Ugg slippers on. She had her jacket, her scarf, her gloves. She's like, oh, I just got off the train. It's so funny. Like you remind me of a 60-year-old but a 20-year-old at the same time. I'm like, Gia is you're just so funny, dude. It's like amazing. Okay, with Next Gen, like you're filming season 2 right now.
Oh.
How long do you guys film for? Like I'm so curious about what goes on behind the scenes.
3 months.
3 months of just full on filming.
Full on. Typically you have off Sunday and Mondays.
Okay.
And then you are filming Tuesday through Saturday, typically.
Okay.
Even if it's for like an hour. But like they'll come over and film a pickup scene with me, do something like that. Like because this week is Thanksgiving, like they want to film me like on the trains today just to like show me on the subway.
Shut up. Did they film you today on the train already?
No, not yet.
Wait, oh my gosh, that's crazy.
If they do it, I don't even know. I mean, that was the plan. They wanted me to do it yesterday on a Sunday at 6 o'clock. I was like, I am going home to eat Sunday dinner.
No, you're done.
No,
yeah,
done.
Wait, so you have to like get glam every day?
Typically, I do my makeup.
Yeah.
Like, I don't really stress about it. And also, if they're coming over to my apartment, I'm not putting on makeup.
Okay, fair.
Like, it's like normal, natural. Don't care. But like, for certain things, I guess you could do glam. Like, I did glam for my Friendsgiving, but that was only because I was on Good Day New York for
true.
Special Forces. So, like, honestly, for filming, like, not really.
Okay. See, that's because you recommended me for it. Yeah.
Some people are. Some people do glam. I would say it's more like housewives.
Okay.
Like Lisa Barlow.
Okay.
Gets hair and makeup done every single day. Even if she's not filming to go to the grocery store. She is that bitch. But I would say it's more for like the housewives.
Okay.
Because we're young. We don't need full glam every single day. And honestly, sometimes full glam every day on us looks
insane.
Too much.
Yeah, insanity. Well, that's like another part because you keep recommending me for the show, or you like told your agent or whatever.
I still want you to be on.
I know, maybe season 3. Or I should pop in for an episode on season 2.
I want you to.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Yes.
But the thought of like, I feel like I'm too boring for the show. Like people coming over to my apartment, I'm gonna be like, yeah. Like, I'm just fucking here with my dog.
You think you're boring?
I think I'm boring.
You think you're boring?
I do.
That is the craziest statement I've ever heard in my life.
I guess, like, I look back at, like, this past month, and I'm like, oh, we could have filmed a lot of good stuff. Yeah, maybe you're right. I don't know.
You're not boring.
I have a warped view of myself.
And you think that also you were too old. You're not.
I do think I'm too old, but now I don't because there's, what, a 30-year-old on it or something?
Turning 31.
Yeah.
Amira's 29.
Okay.
There's some new people. I can't say their names, but late 20s. All of them.
Okay. So, yeah, it would have been fine.
Yeah.
When do people find out who the new cast is or, like, the new members?
I didn't find out until, like, a week before filming.
Did you know any of them before?
No.
Are you meshing well with them?
Yes, very well.
Okay. And
they're very cool, very normal.
Did they get announced when the show goes public, or is it going to be announcement before?
They have not announced it yet.
Ah.
So, like, they weren't allowed at Bravocon because they're not announced. So I would assume probably like season 2, well, season 2's announced. So I don't know.
Maybe it'll be like a surprise bomb.
Like maybe like new gallery photo or something.
Yeah.
Like something like that, yeah.
Okay. Bravocon. I don't know if you want to talk about this, but I think it's insane how you've like fainted and then had to go do a bunch of press. Like, what the fuck, Gia? She's insane. She's like, she went to Bravocon. She's like not sleeping. She's doing a million things. She's getting full glam. And she's like, oh, I'm going to faint. And then you have to call an ambulance.
I thought I was going to die. Well, because I know, and I guys, I asked Brie this because I know she runs on no sleep sometimes and goes. Mm-hmm. So I looked at her at dinner the other night and I was like, have you ever had a panic attack where you feel like you're going to faint?
And I was like, oh, yes, honey. When did this happen? Talk to mama.
But yeah, no, I was the whole weekend running off 2 hours of sleep. Mm-hmm. Then like I wasn't even drinking because I'm like, if I drink, I'm going to feel like shit. No. There's no sleep happening. Like,
I think that's a common misconception when I say like I'm running on thin. I almost did this and that. People think I'm like out here getting wasted.
No.
People don't realize when you are doing our jobs and flying, like I don't document it all. I'm flying back and forth constantly places. You don't sleep. You get there. You have to do glam like 2 hours before. I know that sounds so stupid, but like if you have to be somewhere at 7, you have to wake up at 5. You don't fly in until 1 a.m. And then you go all day talking. You have to be on. You have to be present.
And that's what's exerting all the energy.
That's what it is. Yeah.
So like that's all Bravocon is.
Yeah.
So 2 hours of sleep every night, getting to bed at like 2, 3 o'clock, waking up at 6 a.m. every day for glam. Mm-hmm. Then like, it was just so much. And then Vegas is like higher elevation, you're dehydrated, the whole thing. Didn't know all of that about Vegas actually. So I clearly was not drinking enough water or probably eating the way that I should have been.
Yeah.
I like didn't really like the food and like that they were giving to us at Bravocon. There was just no time to eat. There was literally no time to freaking eat. Mm-hmm. So Sunday morning, it was the last day of Bravocon, woke up at 6 a.m., cousin finished doing my makeup. Then I go into the hair chair. I start pacing back and forth. And I'm like, whoa, my hands and feet are going numb, guys. I'm like, my tongue, I have no saliva in my mouth. My chest, I feel like I'm going to have a fucking heart attack right now. And then I actually looked back at everyone and I was like, I'm not kidding, call 911.
Yeah.
And they did, and they were like putting cold towels on me, but my body heat was like so warm that it was like heating up the towels. Then finally, like my cousin, I feel so bad, she's a makeup artist and she's so cute and like comes with me everywhere. She's 20, but I just want to like give her endless opportunities, and I just like bring her like everywhere. And she was like, I felt so bad. Like her face is white, Christian's face is white. Ariana was in my hotel room getting her makeup done. I'm like, I'm giving everyone a fucking heart attack in this room. And then Olivia's like, where are the paramedics? And she like runs down the hall, and she said that they were just walking.
Oh my God.
And she was like, can you guys run? Yeah. I don't know what's wrong with my cousin.
We're calling 911. Like, hello, speed it up.
So bad. So then they finally came in. They hooked me up to all these things. My heart rate and blood pressure were a little elevated, obviously. And then they were like, other than that, like, you're okay. So if you go
panic attack.
Yeah. They were like, if you go to the hospital, they're probably going to discharge you. And like, they were just like helping me breathe, which was like the box breathing and all this stuff that like I need to like look into more. But
it's life-changing.
I need to like look into it.
It saves you from panic attacks. Yeah. I've had that. It's when your hands go numb and your feet go, like the first time I had one, I was like, oh, I'm going to die right now.
You feel like you're dying.
It does. And if anyone, and I'm sure plenty of people listening have experienced a panic attack, the first time you have it, you are convinced, like you're not being dramatic, you're convinced you're going to die.
Yes. And that has never happened to me to that extent.
Yeah.
I've had anxiety before, never to the point of that.
Where it's physical.
Yes.
And but it does get to a point where your anxiety becomes a physical thing, and then you can't move on. You're like, oh my God, I'm going to die right here. But having that first one, it's like sad, but it's like having that first one, you learn how to cope with it. You learn what you can and cannot do. Okay. Then you have like, I have these triggers where, this sounds so bad. Sean would hate this conversation. But like when I get an eye twitch, I know that like, okay, if I don't get like 7 hours of sleep tonight, my panic attack is coming soon. Like I need to relax.
Okay.
Like your body starts reacting to stress.
Yes.
And you start like making these points. But then, did you finish Bravocon?
Yeah.
Oh my God. How was that?
So yeah, like I like literally like was like just trying to breathe as like all these things are hooked up to me, and then I look up, I see the head of Bravo. I look to my right, I see my uncle. I'm like, oh my God.
Your uncle, yeah. Oh my gosh.
I was like, oh my God, because my mom was staying at a different hotel.
Okay.
So she called my uncle and was like, go to Gia's hotel room right now. I'm on my way. Like, I'm so scared. And I was just like, this is so bad. I look up and I'm like, I'm so sorry, guys. Like, I don't know what just happened to me. And then they ended up getting an IV, like, to come to the room. And the IV actually, like, revived me.
Yeah.
They, like, put anti-anxiety and, you know, this,
all
that.
things,
like, all the things. I go, drug me up.
Cocktail.
I don't care.
Yeah.
Do something.
Fix
me. And so then I still felt very weird the rest of the day.
For sure.
Like my body felt like very weird.
You're kind of just like floating through it.
Yeah. And so they took off like like a couple things like from my schedule on Sunday, which was like, you know, going by my booth where I was selling my merch and like fan photo moment, just two things, like fan photo moments in the booth, because they were like, Gia, like, don't overstimulate yourself today. Like, just relax. So I did the 2 panels. I still like went to Bravocon, but yeah, it was crazy.
Oh my gosh, it's insane. But at least like, I don't know.
I want to get an eye twitch to know when they're coming.
I know. I hope you get like something to be like, it's coming, it's coming.
No, literally, because I'm like, oh, I want to prevent this.
I know, it's scary, but not just.
I think it really is lack of sleep though, and dehydration for sure.
And the social exertion of like,
yes,
this job is a lot. But Bravocon, this was like the first time that your mom and her brother kind of like publicly, right?
Yes.
How did that go?
Publicly.
Were you nervous for that?
I mean, they reconciled probably like, I want to say a month and a half ago, about like not way before Bravocon, but like sometime. And they met and it was a great conversation. Then the 4 of them met, which was like my mom, my stepdad, my aunt, and my uncle. And they had an amazing conversation, but it was all done in private off camera, which is the way it should have been, because sometimes when cameras and things it just wasn't the time. You know, if they wanted to reconcile, they needed to heal, and it just wasn't the time or the place for cameras. It needed to be like a family thing.
Yeah.
And so they did that, and then they came over the Monday before I moved out, my aunt and uncle, and I was like, whoa, this is so weird, but like so nice and a really good feeling.
Yeah.
And so they came over for dinner, and then and then it was Bravocon. And like it's crazy because we thought we were gonna like take baby steps, but it's like I don't know. Like, I think my mom and her brother just missed each other so much. There was a lot of history, a lot of stuff that has happened in the past. But, you know, you have to let the past go to move forward. And if this is something they both really want, that is what they had to do. And this is something they both really wanted. So you can't hold on to the past and also move forward because that just doesn't work. So they both seem a lot happier now that everything is good. I mean, I'm happier. I love having, you know, my aunt and uncle back in my life, and I'm so excited to have my cousins back in my life. And it's kind of just, you know, it is gonna take steps to like fully rebuild the relationships fully, but it's a really good start.
That's awesome. I feel like that's like a full circle.
Literally.
And, to a lot of people, of course, to everyone that watches, it's reality TV. But we talked about it kind of off camera. It's like, that's your family.
It's my life.
It's your real life. And it's so hard to, of course, you want everything on the show. You want to be honest. You want to be real. And people saw everything unfold for your mom and her brother on TV. And you want that like sense of, okay, let me do one thing for myself in a private conversation where you don't have, like, let me take one thing.
One thing.
Your mom gave everything to the show.
Everything.
And I'm sure she's going to continue to keep doing that. But it's like, let her just have one thing so that you can reintroduce him back to the world and you guys can just move forward.
Literally.
Yeah.
And like now, and then they were good. Obviously, we were all good. And at Bravocon, it just felt so normal. Like, and we like took over Bravocon. It was crazy. I mean, like, it was like my mom and her brother reconciling, and it was everywhere.
I love it.
And it was, you know, it felt good. It felt powerful. It was like, wow, like, you know, no more teams. Because it's like if you say you're Team Teresa or Team Melissa, at the end of the day, you're just rooting for a family to stay broken.
Yeah.
And that is like horrible. So it's like team family, you know, and I know my aunt said that, and, you know, she posted a photo and I loved her caption. She was like, you know, don't question it, just support it.
Love
and
that.
It's like, it's true, like just support it. And like they, you know, we all kind of have been saying it, like we need all of you as well as fans to like support this and not judge this and just be all together in this, because we don't need the shit talking and the bashing and the this and that. Like we're coming together as a family, and it's a beautiful thing. So just support it.
I love that. I don't know if we'll cut this or whatever, but is your mom filming another season right now?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay. So everyone's wondering, is it ever going to come back? Is she ever going to be back on our screens?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I mean, Bravo doesn't know what they're doing yet with Jersey.
Okay.
They're still figuring things out.
People want
I'm
it.
sure Jersey's gonna come back.
Okay.
I'm sure. I just don't know who will be on it, who's coming back. We really don't know. But hopefully Teresa will be back on the screen.
I want to see her on my screen now. I'm like addicted.
Salt Lake City.
Oh my gosh.
How good.
Oh my God. Okay. So I asked people to ask you questions, and let's go through some of them. I have one for you.
Okay.
We'll take Teresa out of it. Name your top 5 like most iconic housewives ever from anything.
Okay, from anything.
From any season, from anywhere. Top 5.
Not my mom.
I mean, you could put her in there, but like that's a given, right?
Okay, yeah. So obviously my mom, but
Yeah.
I'll name 5.
Okay.
I think Kyle Richards.
Yeah.
Iconic. Her family's great.
Love.
She's also given her all to the show. I want to say Kim Zolciak is, and Candy Burris from Atlanta, if you know them. They're awesome. Oh my God, top 5.
It's hard. There's so many.
Okay.
Like
I want to
icons.
just say next gen, I obviously love all of your parents, and they are all iconic. So like if you see this, like I love you, Meredith. You are iconic. Everyone is iconic. Just everyone. Meredith, Kim, Candy, all of you iconic. Okay. So I would say Kim. I would say Kim.
Okay.
Kyle, Lisa Barlow.
Oh yeah.
And okay. So we have Kim, Lisa Barlow, Kyle Richards.
Mm-hmm.
I would say Alexia Napola from Miami.
Okay.
And then who am I missing? Who like resonates with me?
Any New Yorkers?
Oh, okay, yes.
Right? They're like,
that's
one season, like, or one franchise that I really loved.
Okay, yeah. So, okay, from New York, we have
so
Ramona Luann.
Yeah. I mean, Bethany,
I guess Bethany,
yeah.
but she got off pretty early.
Yeah. She was like kind of in and out.
Who else is on New York?
Dorinda?
Dorinda.
Yeah, Dorinda, right?
Yeah, Dorinda.
Got to.
Oh my God, how'd I forget about Dorinda?
How could you forget? I know.
Yeah, no, literally.
Literally iconic.
And I love her. Like, she's like, she works very closely with someone that like one person like works closely with both of us.
Oh, I love.
No, oh my God, yeah, Dorinda.
Can't forget Dorinda.
No, cannot.
Oh my gosh, love. Okay. We can.
Oh my God, and I didn't say Dolores.
Obviously, Dolores
from Jersey.
It's really hard to not.
And my Aunt Melissa. This is fucked up.
I know. I was like 5. I could ask her to name like 50.
No, literally. Okay, well, I didn't even name Jersey at all.
No, you didn't.
So like from Jersey, my mom, Dolores, and my Aunt Melissa.
Of course. Oh, the big 3.
The big 3.
People keep asking this question a lot. Are you still close with your cousin Antonia?
That is my Aunt Melissa's daughter. So that's my Aunt Melissa's daughter. I think, we just reconciled as a family.
Mm-hmm.
So it is going to kind of be, a work in progress, but I'm really excited to build the relationship again. Mm-hmm. And it's all just like baby steps.
Love that. Did you ever want to punch Cody from Special Forces?
There were times. There were times for sure. So many people are asking questions about Cody. I think that's our one and done Cody answer. Okay, we're getting this question a lot. I want the answers too. What's your skincare routine and those eyelashes of yours, miss? How do they look like that? Okay, so skincare routine, it's like a lot.
Like, okay, but
I would say like my like main products are Caudalie.
Okay.
I love Caudalie. So I'll do like their foaming cleanser and gel cleanser. I love like the Vino Perfect serum and like the retinol serum. For eye cream, the Ola Hendrickson, the banana.
Mm-hmm. I know what you're talking about.
Orange tube. And then a lot of stuff from Hydrinity and Skin Better.
Okay. Because, I mean, this girl's skin on Special Forces, I'm like, how the fuck do you look so, like, glowing? I'm like, Gia, you just got buried alive.
I know.
And your eyelashes.
You know what I have to give it to, though? I always sleep with the Biodance overnight masks.
Okay.
Always.
Always.
Did you see the ones I put on the plane when we were coming home from Special Forces?
Yeah.
That's the Biodance face mask.
Oh, okay.
That like really keeps my skin hydrated and like glowy.
Okay.
So I did that like every single night leading up to Special Forces.
It worked. Yeah.
Every night.
And do you get lash lifts?
I do.
You get lash lifts?
This is a lash lift and tint.
Do you use a serum?
I don't use a serum.
That's what everyone. So these are God given.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get my lash lifts from D Sierra.
Yeah, I mean they just look
D Sierra lash.
Okay. There's a lot about. I feel like we kind of talked about a lot of the Special Forces stuff. Okay, this one I guess is kind of interesting. I'll never get the Gia hate. How do you deal with it, especially from 40-year-old plus adults? Because I get the same like adults hate on me, and I'm like, what the hell? How do you deal with it?
I mean, I don't think I'll ever actually understand the Gia hate either.
Yeah, me either.
I think it's my hate is tied to my parents' hate.
Fair.
So like they associate like what my parents went through and then give me backlash for it, which was always difficult. And now I think I'm receiving a lot less of that now that I'm actually like doing
your own things.
My own things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. That is hard. And there's not even any way for you to defend it or talk about it.
It's like my family.
It's your family.
If you want to hate us? Cool. Okay.
Yeah,
I mean, I hope you don't.
And you can't change people's opinions once they have them.
Yeah.
It's like if they want to and they want to continue to watch you and seek you out, then maybe they can change it on their own.
Yeah.
But once someone hates you, it's like, whatever.
Yeah.
How does she feel knowing she created one of the most iconic songs?
I mean, I'm
honored. I
honored.
always forget that was fucking you.
Waking up in the morning.
You'll never be able to escape that.
No, never. I don't think it was expected. You know, I was 8.
An icon since birth, baby. No, a lot of people are just saying they're so proud of you. They can't believe that you made it, which is like so amazing. A lot of questions were like, why the hell did you wear your extensions to Special Forces, both of us?
We both did.
Yeah, we both did.
I didn't think about it.
Me either.
I actually did not think to get them taken out.
Me either.
I wish I did.
Same.
Because we were like rolling around in mud.
Yeah.
And like when we were washing our hair, like sure, yeah, I felt clean, but like we definitely weren't clean. And there was definitely mud inside of our tapes and it was like definitely disgusting.
Yeah.
So like we should have gotten them taken out because we would have been able to really scrub our head.
Yeah.
So I wish.
There was one episode though where I was like, wait, I'm serving. The one where the gas mask episode.
Yeah.
Because I put my hair in braids the night before and then I had like,
wait, the little bun thing that you
wait,
did?
I was like, I should have done that every episode.
Yes,
I was like, okay, the
yes.
extensions for that one picture.
Do you have
Loved
your
it.
extensions out right now?
I do. I took them out for the first time.
Your hair looks so good though.
Thank you.
People say the same thing to me though when I get them out. Like our natural hair is good.
It's fine.
I think it's the tape-ins like that, or like I love tape-ins.
I love extensions. It's so hard to see yourself all the time, like full glam, this amazing hair. Then you take it out and you feel bald, but people are like, guys, that's normal hair.
I know.
And
I know it's normal hair, but our line of work is not normal.
I know.
And
everyone's
we
glamorous.
And we like our hair.
I know.
Like I love my hair.
I'm going to keep mine out for the holidays, I think.
Okay.
But this is the first time I can do slick backs. And I'm like, wait, this is fun again.
It's good. I mean, you look great in a
Thank you.
slick
I
back.
miss a slick back.
You're just going to constantly rock the slick back now, though.
Probably, because I'm never going to wear it down.
No.
It's too short.
Yeah.
I hate it. Okay, let's do a couple more.
Maybe do extensions for like, get them back in for New Year's.
I was thinking that. I was thinking maybe some clip-ins, but like
Yeah.
they never look as good as
No.
and I don't know how to do them.
I don't either. So.
I know, feel glamorous, but I have people do that glamorous stuff for me. What do you think is the male equivalent of giving flowers to women? So like or a female equivalent, they probably would want to say. Like what would we do
To a man.
to a man that would be equivalent to giving flowers? Like what do you do for Christian?
Sex.
You're like, I give you sex. Yeah. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, no flowers for you on a blowjob.
No, like literally. What are you gonna do? I'm not gonna bring him flowers.
Yeah, he's not gonna give a fuck about that.
Sure, like I love you, like words of affirmation, I guess, but like that's boring.
I guess, like honestly, a guy probably would just want a random sex act. Yeah.
No, literally. I mean, I think blowjobs get them more excited than sex because I feel like I do not give them often.
Yeah, so it's like a treat.
It's a treat.
It's like flowers. Yeah,
It's flowers.
It's
flowers.
Wait, that's amazing. Oh, that got me good. All the questions I feel like we covered, they were all about Special Forces. Everyone's really excited to see you and your family come back or reconciling, but also Next Gen. I'm so excited for you. You're doing so much on your own, and I'm glad that I got to know you through the lens of Gia because I didn't really watch your mom's season. Now I watch everything because I'm obsessed with you guys, but it's really nice to know you separate from that and to know that like you're your own person. It's amazing to watch what you do. She doesn't complain about fucking coming into the city. Like she's a working girl, and I'm so excited for Next Gen season 2.
Thank you, love. And I want you on season 3.
I'll be on season 3, right, Bravo? Let's do it.
Let's do it, Andy.
And you won Special Forces, so like fucking congratulations.
No, and you were right there with me. I'm not kidding.
It was close.
I wouldn't have been able to do the whole entire thing without you.
Thank you, and you too. Like I'm so grateful for how traumatic that show was to have a friendship with you now, I just can't wait.
It's hard. Like we always saw each other in passing, but you really life is so busy, and you just selfishly, you just don't give the time to people sometimes because we're running through life where our schedules are crazy and shit happens. But like, I am so grateful for Special Forces for the friendships that came out of that show too.
Truly. And like even, I mean, we really hadn't seen each other since the show until the press and stuff. But I know like I can always, if I need anything, call Gia. Or if I'm going to see her, whether it be 6 months from now, I'm like, I know we're still going to have that friendship.
Oh, no matter what.
So thank God for that show. Thank God for Gia Giudice. So everyone go watch everything she does. We love her here. And listen to Casual Chaos,
Yes.
which is amazing. She just had a fun special guest on today. And just go watch every season of anything she's ever been on.
Yeah.
We
Well,
love.
I'm about to hit 1 million on Instagram, I think.
And she's like, how soon?
Like,
do you think?
I don't think today.
But like soon.
Like maybe this week.
Okay, so we'll have to get you a cake this week. She's gonna hit 1 million on Instagram too, which is insane because Instagram's hard to grow on.
It is so hard.
It's the hard one.
So hard.
Yeah. So fuck
And
yeah.
I just like, but I don't know, it was weird. Like after Special Forces, I was like, is this happening?
It's happening.
I was like, is this
and I
happening?
bet as more people watch the finale and stuff, because people watch it late or like in a month, you'll be like 1.1. What the hell? How'd this happen?
Yeah, fucking weird.
Oh,
I
it's
like.
so
I was
crazy.
like, holy shit.
So she's gonna post some hot pictures too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go
All right.
ass pics on the Instagram now.
IG. Yeah, go follow. My IG's so bad. Why did I just say IG? I hated that I said that. My Instagram's so bad. I like don't think about Instagram.
You know, you do it a lot on your story. You're very good
I'm a
with your
story
stories.
poster.
I feel like because it's like your vlog through life.
Yeah.
But you do need to post
never
your
post.
outfit videos on Instagram.
I know. I
Because your
never-
outfit videos are so cool.
Maybe I'll do that. Yeah. We'll
Like
take
you
a page out of GS.
Very good outfits.
Thank you. All right.
Like
yeah.
people want to see that on
You
Instagram.
guys want to see? All right. I know. I need to post more Instagrams. I post Instagram stories like it's Snapchat.
Yeah.
I love it. It's so fun.
Well,
Well,
do you
that's
Snapchat
Gia.
too?
No, I don't use it.
No, neither do I.
No. Well, I love you. Thank you so much for coming
I
on.
love you more.
Bye, guys.
Bye.